Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to the great state of Texas, where we find a sovereign citizen / frauditor. He's not quite sure if he's a sovereign citizen or a frauditor, but he says that he has the right to travel freely. Then he wants to invoke his 4th and 5th Amendment rights. The lad's confused. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Hello.
Hello, man. Deputy Crawford of the Tom Green County Sheriff's Office. The reason for the stop today is no license plate on the vehicle.
Can you show me a state law that gives you authority over me?
Well, I can't show you, but I can...
Because you don't have authority over me, and you can't do anything if you do not have authority over me.
Sir, do you have your driver's license and insurance on you?
You do not have authority over me.
Do you have your driver's license?
You do not have authority over me, sir.
Sir.
You do. I don't answer questions. I understand that, and I am invoking my 4th Amendment and 5th Amendment rights.
Doesn't the lad sound like a frauditor? He doesn't answer questions. Oh my goodness gracious. And then on top of that, he says that you're violating his 4th Amendment. The smartest thing he said so far, though, was he going to use the 5th Amendment to remain silent. If he only followed that, he would have been well off.
To be secure in my persons, papers, effects, and property.
Yes, sir. I understand what you're saying.
And if you swore an oath, you are to uphold the Constitution. And the state Constitution. The state Constitution says I have a right to travel.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Don't answer questions, sir.
Sir, what's your name?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Sir, you've been stopped.
I understand that, but I do not have to answer any of your questions. Show me a state law that says I have to answer your questions.
You have been stopped for a traffic infraction.
Read me my rights. If
on a public roadway.
You're investigating me, read me my rights.
Look, sir, it's going to be up to you.
I'm not trying to make it hard. It's just you are violating my rights.
Well, sonny boy, are you referring to the Miranda rights? That's only read to you when you're under arrest. But not to worry. In about 5 minutes, you'll be under arrest. Then it'll be no problem. He'll read the rights to you.
You're either going to provide me with your name and
If I do that, then no matter what happens, you're going to use that against me. And I have the right to not let you use stuff against me. Unless it's done in a court of law. We're not in a court of law.
We're not in a court of law.
And I have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yes, sir, and I'm not trying to infringe upon it.
Yes, you are, sir. You pulled me over. I'm traveling in an automobile. This is not what you want to call it. This is an automobile. This is not a vehicle that is that I am paid to drive. I'm not a driver.
Driving down the roadway.
I'm not a driver. I'm a traveler. I'm traveling.
Oh, I'm really confused now. He referred to his vessel as an automobile. I thought that all sovereign citizens had vessels. You know, the kind that float on water. Maritime law.
I have the right to travel according to the Supreme Court.
Sir, are you going to provide me with your name?
I do not have to do that, sir. I don't have to answer any questions and give you any information. I understand that. And then if I'm being detained, you have to read me my rights. Because I'm under an investigation.
on a highway.
There is no law that states that I am to help. I'm obligated to help you do your job.
Okay, so here's how it works.
I understand what you're saying, and I understand your whole thing is just I don't answer questions. You're impeding my right to travel naturally as given to me by God. You swore an oath to God to uphold the Constitution and the state constitution.
Oh no, now the SOV wants to bring religion into it. Well, a prayer or two wouldn't hurt, Sonny boy, because you're going to be under arrest in a minute.
Traveling.
You are in control.
There is a difference.
You're in control of this motor vehicle.
Yes, this is my private property. Nobody has the right to touch it. It is my private property. Nobody has the right to do what they want with my private property. With me, this is private property. Belongs to God. Does not belong to you. Does not belong to the state. I belong to God. I don't belong to any man that wants me to control me as an authoritarian to make me do what they want.
All right, sir. I'm going to step around to the other side of the vehicle so I can talk to you. Put both of your hands up here on the steering wheel where I can see.
My hands are okay.
You mind removing this off the dash so I can see your VIN number, please?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle, sir.
No, sir. You're violating my rights. You get violent and I will sue you.
Imagine that. Another federal lawsuit. Our federal court system must be backed up for months with all these frivolous lawsuits.
Sir, I need you to
You are touching private property.
Sir,
You are touching private property. This is private property, sir. You're touching private property. This is not your property. You show me you own this property and you can touch it and you can do what you want. You have to lawfully show me you own this vehicle to touch me.
Sir, step out of the vehicle.
Sir, this is not right.
Sir,
you are being immoral and violating my rights, sir.
Out of the vehicle.
Okay. Let me turn it off.
Put the phone down.
Another one bites the dust. Isn't it lovely? We need more people like this. Arrest these stupid people. This officer should be given a commendation and a raise, no doubt about it. At any rate, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, SOV. Now you know it's not private property, only to a point. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason to have.
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
record
do.
you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's the
you do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.